Welcome back to the Grep News Podcast. I'm Bam Rather, and our show today is about how power literally tears down walls and builds new ones in its own image. The sledgehammers started swinging in the East Wing last week, and that's when I realized we weren't just watching renovation. We were witnessing the physical manifestation of how power reshapes not just policy, but place itself. Let me walk you through what we found. The White House East Wing, home to First Lady offices since the early 20th century, is being partially demolished. The reason? The president wants a ballroom. Not just any ballroom, a 20,000 square foot spectacle for donor galas that will, according to senior communications advisor Jason Miller, restore grandeur to the people's house in big, bold, and unapologetically American style. Here's what the bureaucratic language doesn't tell you. They're erasing architectural history to build a monument to personal taste. Jane Carpenter Rock from the National Museum of American History called it what it is: cultural vandalism. The construction spans 2 years, costs tens of millions, and has displaced longtime staff. But the real cost isn't measured in dollars. It's the precedent. When you tear down historic federal property for personal legacy, you're changing the relationship between public heritage and private power. And speaking of changing relationships with institutions, the Pentagon just announced its next generation press corps. Those quotation marks aren't mine. They're spokesman Sean Parnell's, celebrating outlets that have created the formula to circumvent the mainstream media. Here's what happened. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth introduced new media policy, requiring journalists to seek authorization, even for unclassified information. Credentials can be revoked if agencies deem reporters a security risk for seeking certain information. Major outlets, Fox News, Washington Examiner, Daily Caller, refused to sign the pledge and lost access. More after our break.
My name is Tom Sachs. I'm an artist in New York City. For nearly 2 decades, I have been collaborating with Nike.
Nike running is for runners. Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
60 new journalists filled those empty seats. Gateway Pundit, Lindell TV, Turning Point USA's Frontlines, outlets with documented histories of promoting conspiracy theories. Former CNN Pentagon correspondent Barbara Starr captured it perfectly. Your government announcement of a next-gen press corps is, shall we say, beyond odd. The question isn't whether these outlets will ask tough questions. The real question is whether they're designed to ask any questions at all. Both stories reveal the same architectural principle. Whether demolishing the East Wing or reconstructing the press corps, we're watching systematic replacement of institutional norms with loyalty-based alternatives. The sledgehammer and press credentials serve the same function, tools for reshaping the landscape. The beautiful, terrible irony? In trying to control the narrative about transparency, these moves have become their own story, one about power so confident it doesn't bother hiding its methodology anymore. Thank you for listening to Grep News. If you are enjoying our podcast, please follow the show. Give us a 5-star rating to help us grow, and learn more at grep.news. Until next time.
Grep News. Thomas.